All right. And as you kind of enter in through the door, the room is barely lit by three lit wicks that just are sitting on the table, lighting up a journal, which basically recaps what Byron said, but there is also spaces for you to make some notes, which is obviously on you. And I did fully multi-level token this, so when you're ready, proceed through the door.
Ooh,
Yes.
fancy.
So as you kind of like look up into the rafters, obviously quite a large room, you do see that certain areas are lit by chandeliers. They cast an eerie purple glow.
The murder victim.
Yes.
The boy.
On the ground in front of you appears to be a quagsire with painted on slash marks on its back.
How many slash marks?
4.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I was gonna put X's on his eyes, but the tile is above where my writing would go.
Oh no.
So 4 slashes. How many piggy toes you got over there, Murkrow?
Yeah, as you kind of like look around, there's a Murkrow sitting on perched on the little tree. Of course, Murkrow have 3 talons, and an eerie mask stares at you with its hollow eyes.
Nope, don't like that.
Yeah, what earthbound bullshit is this?
Yes, Eleanor, you walk in on a Sinisty and a Poltergeist having a little tea party.
I don't like the bayonet.
Yes, as what appears to be a bayonet plush perched on top of a tree.
Is it because they can't actually have bayonet out here because it'd be too mischievous?
I don't know. Is there actually a bayonet in the house, or is it a ruse? You don't know. As you walk in here, it appears to be a pantry stocked with Pokemon food.
Is there a reason I can see through this?
Well, it would be no, but I will say this, because you have such good perception, even if you like, you would have to roll probably all ones to not see it. You can tell that this appears to be some type of false panel. But with no, if you kind of push on it a little bit, it seems to be stuck hard, as if it's perhaps maintained by some type of mechanism.
Well, I'ma look for a button in the cabinets.
Looking, give me a perception check. Looking around, you don't see anything that looks like a button. Maybe you kind of like shift anything that looks like it might be a lever, but you don't find anything out of the ordinary.
So which one of you snickered at my 8?
That was me. the DM always snickers at things.
I was muted, I couldn't snicker.
I can use
Because
it.
you're not you when
but-
you're hungry.
But could you Kit Kat?
Is there anything in this cup?
It looks like a cup of tea.
It's the
Yeah,
innards
still-
of Sinisty.
A cup of tea that is still hot.
Ooh.
That's the only reason that I don't like using the multi-level tokens, because always somebody's just gonna go back.
So you know what you need to do to fix that?
Deactivate it.
No, you need to make it either one tile back, or like make a graphic of it, like the other side of the door graphic.
Yeah, like the I think in Pokemon they use the like mats or whatever, like little welcome mats.
Yeah.
Yes. Seth, sitting atop a dresser appears to be another bayonet plush. It stares blankly at you with its sinister smile.
Peekaboo, who are you?
Peekaboo, who are you? It appears to be just a couple of LEDs in the floor to make things a lot scarier.
Oh, lame.
Are there things in the dressers?
Shuffling through them, it appears to be a couple of a random assortment of clothes and whatnot.
Oh, whoa, what is this?
Yes. Before you sits a slightly crooked picture of Howard and, of two trainers, and a Pokemon. There's a little plaque underneath that says Howard and Byron on opening day, and behind them is a very faded picture of what appears to be the manor that you are currently in.
All right. Why you got a pink outline? Oh, hello.
So as you kind of walk up to the piano, it begins to play itself for a moment before Bayonet climbs out of it, and it kind of snickers at you.
Well, it snickers at me, but I'm gonna grab its hand. How many fingies you got?
I think they have 4.
But they don't look like they got claws.
Oh. Alright, we also have to make our way over. Obviously, yay, splitting party, but that's fine. Alright, Oh, sorry, chat. I'm moving you around. Thankfully, you guys don't talk very much. Alright, so as Spira and Seth enter this room, they see yet another murder victim. You find an Eevee on the ground with painted on bite marks on its neck. and a pool of poisonous liquid beneath it. And
Seeing
Seth,
that
what you
there's
doing?
another mask in this room, so it's just gonna be like, you watching us?
And obviously the mask gives no response.
And Seth reach up and try to take the mask off the wall.
You may.
Reachy reach. Mask.
You hold the mask in your hand, and it appears to be made of some type of stone. And as you look at it, the more you look at it, the more it resembles a human's face. You start to see more and more features on it.
Seth,
you know.
don't put it on or you'll become a vampire.
Is it turning into somebody's face in particular?
No, but you can like almost see like pores on its stony face, maybe some pits and stuff on it.
So it's gonna like just sidestep and hurriedly set it on the table and step back from it.
Glad you didn't put it on, otherwise you would have become Dio.
Is there anything on the wall behind where it was sitting?
Actually, you find what appears to be an old rusty key. Back to Eleanor. What are you doing, Eleanor? Now that you've touched his fingies.
Well, I'm still holding his fingies. What's he doing?
I mean, he is, he's taken his other hand and grasp your hand as well. So you are basically both just holding hands, and it just continues to snicker and laugh sinisterly.
I'm gonna make it feel embarrassed because that's adorable and I know it's not trying to be adorable. It's gonna be like, Mom, I'm trying to be scary.
Obviously, its smile kind of fades a little bit as you try to embarrass it.
Roll for embarrassment.
Roll for embarrassment.
Roll psychic damage.
Maximum embarrassment.
You embarrass the bayonet, and it kind of like starts trying to pull away from you.
I'll let it go. I don't want to, but I will.
It turns invisible, and like you can hear its feet like pitter-pattering on the wooden floor.
I'm gonna yell out goodbye as it pitter-patters away. Anyway, can I read this?
It appears to be sheet music.
Okay, shit. I'm trying to think of...
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm trying to think of if Eleanor in her life would ever know how to read sheet music. I need the bayonet back.
Spira, what are you doing?
Well, when Seth took the mask off the wall and found a key underneath it, she went back to the lobby, and she's gonna lift this mask off the wall.
Lifting this mask off the wall reveals nothing behind it but a hollow hole. In it, you see another pair of LED eyes.
I kind of want to like feel around back there to see like if there's anything like. Oh, there's nothing there, but oh, there is. Gonna feel around back there.
Feeling around, you find nothing at all. Unfortunate.
Well, we found the key. We just need to find where the key goes.
Seth, are you just rummaging through the trash can?
The trash can in the dresser, yeah.
In the dresser, again, is just the same kind of stuff. In the trash can, you find a dark booster.
What room would you call this that Seth's currently in?
I mean, I would call it a living room, but I don't know what it would be called in a manner. The formal room or the parlor, yeah. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
All right. As Spira enters in a bedroom, she finds an Umbreon fast asleep on the bed. Its little circles and bands glow faintly in the dark.
Goody.
Yes.
Could I discern which way the bayonet went?
Sure. It scurried off. It it just ran straight to the left.
Well, Eleanor's gonna chase after him, saying, "I'm sorry. Come back, please, 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 please."
Please help me. Oh,
Okay, but
computer.
Nicholas Towels.
All right.
Please help me.
All right, Spira.
Well, the Umbreon is sleeping. She's just kind of gonna look around the room, look in the end table.
And as you kind of like shuffle around the room, the Umbreon just kind of like wakes up a little bit, and you can hear it growling at you.
Okay. I'll leave you alone, sleepyhead.
Can I roll a charm to have it come out of hiding?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Of course. As I guess you call out for it, you do hear it. It sounds like it's coming from where you found the Quagsire. Hero?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you walked in this bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Well, seeing that it is free of sleepyheads, she's gonna investigate.
Sure. And as you kind of look around, the drawer in front of you kind of shakes and rattles a little bit, and after a moment, a ghastly pops out of it. And it just kind of floats there, and it looks at you, almost confused on why you might be here.
Oh, yep. I'll just be leaving now. Sorry about that.
Can Seth investigate the fireplace? He's still in this little parlor.
Sure, of course. And as you kind of look through, obviously there appears to be a fire that was recently put out. There's still some little embers in it. But otherwise, you don't really find anything.
No secret murder hatched through the fireplace.
And Eleanor, you end up finding the bayonet, and it appears to be picking up little pieces of gold around the quagsire that none of you noticed before.
You got there, buddy.
Is that a channel?
Sure.
Or is that just...
I was
I mean,
but I know we had talked beforehand about Eleanor not necessarily
that's fair.
perceiving she's doing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He just kind of like turns and he like just holds up the little gold coins, and they appear to be coins of an ancient make, or ancient mint, perhaps. And he kind of like points into the kitchen, and you can kind of see that there's like a little trail of these gold coins.
Okay, well then I'm gonna follow the gold coins.
Sure. And
Does the clock say what time it is?
Yes.
the clock is just spinning. Sure.
All right,
So
well,
the
direct me because I can't see any coins.
the gold coins lead you back into the pantry before abruptly stopping at where Spira found that little false panel.
Is there a keyhole in the panel?
There is not. It appears to be flush with the wall.
Okay, well, we've done a round of the house. So what all have we found so far?
I found bayonet.
Right. Except to be careful, there's a Umbreon in there.
Anything interested in the books?
Looking through the bookcase, give me a perception roll. Immediate perception.
Who, me?
No, Seth. He's looking through the books. Oh, yeah, Spira, you, while we wait on Seth to roll perception,
Excuse you.
Hmm?
That's
What?
different.
What's different?
The picture.
The picture, it's different. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't look at the picture the first time, to be honest with you.
So,
Oh, I did.
yeah, again, the picture is reveals more of a shadowy dustclops from behind the man you perceive to be Howard. And you can tell that the picture frame is even more crooked. And of course, Spira, you walked past a locked door.
My computer decided that it did not want to hear what was on the bookshelf.
Well, I told you
It
to roll
actually-
perception.
You actually didn't even roll.
No, my computer shut off.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
You guys not notice I was gone?
No, I did. I was like, what the I figured
I was waiting
somebody
for your
walked in.
perception roll.
Yeah, I figured somebody walked in or whatever, so that's why I
No,
just was like, yeah,
Scooty
fuck
got
it.
the words bookcase out of his mouth and my entire computer decided no.
Oh god, no, I was just like, yeah, roll me perception, and it just, finding it, you don't really find anything of note. Just appears to be a collection of Byron's books. Right, Spira and Eleanor.
You said this was tilted more than before?
Yes.
Well, Eleanor's gonna have Spira help her take it off the wall.
Okay. Oops. Upon moving the painting out of the way, or picture painting, whatever, you notice that there is a button on the wall.
Well, I'm gonna click that button.
As you click the button, there sounds, it sounds like something moves further on in the manor.
Off we go.
Off we go to secret rooms.
Also, you said you had a key. So, what about that locked door?
Secret room first, then locked door.
Bum bum bum.
It's just more pantry.
Yay, what's in it? Oh, no. Ew, no.
So as you walk into the hidden room, you see a sarcophagus leaned up against the wall. And as you kind of get closer, its eyes open up as you realize that it is a
Friend. It is a
cough.
friend.
What is it? Coffigregis?
Coffigurus or something?
Coffigurus, something like that. Yes, the coffin Pokemon. And it's like little shadowy spectral hands kind of like pop out of it. And of course there's a pile of gold coins underneath it, and you see that it has 4 sharp talons or claws on its shadowy hands.
Ooh. Also, I think it's pronounced Coffigregus.
Yeah, something.
Coffigregus? I don't know. I've never learned this Pokemon's name, quite frankly.
Yeah, there are just some Pokemon that even if I heard it over and over again, I would still mess it up. Like later on.
Can I just go ahead and request a little intermission here while Plant gets their stuff figured out, their technical difficulties figured out, and I need to go use the restroom too, so.
Yeah, we'll do a quick BRB. I need to get more coffee and water anyways. So,
Me
Chet,
too.
I will be back.
Cherry, you're in charge.
Yes. Alright, well, so with that, obviously we are officially back from the BRB then. So where we left off is, of course, Spira and Eleanor found the coffin Pokemon, and they had also found a locked door, which Seth might possibly have the key for. Would you like to put that to the test?
Yes, I would.
Okay. There you go.
I like that you
should now be
didn't
able-
try to say the Pokemon's name again.
Coffigregus.
Coffigregis. Gregus.
Coffigregus. The
Right.
one that in Gen 5 there's a Pokemon pun for it.
Yep.
From the electric type gym leaders. Yeah.
Also was unable to be traded for the longest time because of what's in its name. Without a nickname. And so as you kind of enter into what appears to be an office, you find an Eevee, which looks just like the other one, sitting on the desk, and it kind of unlike an Eevee, it's kind of like laughing at you a little bit, like giggling.
Don't like that. So it's gonna like narrow his eyes at it, but ignore it, and keep walking around and investigating, I guess.
Yeah, so as you kind of look around, it appears to be an office, and as you, nothing really seems all that out of the ordinary, other than the Eevee that is just constantly watching you.
We're allowed to let Pokemon out during this, right?
Yes, sure.
Do a little odor sleuthing on this boy.
That I know odor sleuth what allows you to identify ghost Pokemon. I know it in the games it's like it allows you to hit ghost Pokemon.
The user can see through the illusion ability, moves with illusion
Oh.
keyword, and effects created by the illusionist capability, ignoring all effects
Ooh.
from those.
Ooh. So as he kind of like snaffs the Pokemon, it kind of like poofs and reveals itself to be a Zoa. And it kind of like continues its giggle before kind of like laying down on the desk and stretches out, obviously revealing its claws.
How many claws that boy got?
4.
Okie dokie.
So what's up with this coffin? Is it just being all spooky or what?
Just watching.
Yeah, pretty much. I probably should have mentioned it, but the Pokemon here are not aggressive to you specifically, right?
Right.
It's just like the actors in like a haunted house.
Exactly. It's just like why I'm specifying that like the wounds are painted on. Like, obviously this is a big fun house kind of thing. going on.
Actually, they killed a Quagsire for shits and giggles, and because the corpse rots after a couple days, they have to kill a lot of Quagsire.
God.
Throw it back.
Quagsires don't grow on trees.
Well, you said he has 4 claws, right?
Yes.
And there's gold coins. And Eleanor doesn't know about the other dead Pokemon.
All right.
So of course, when you are ready, return to the main kind of like lobby area and well, start the last portion of the whodunit.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all climb over the table to buy ourselves a snack. Hey, he's my friend.
Hey!
All right, so of course, as you enter the room, you find the awaiting suspects. It is up to you to make your decision, and if it is wrong, the little book notes if you get it wrong, your Pokemon have their stats drained.
So it's just for the Quagsire murder, right? Not also the EV?
No, it is, but there's potentially two suspects, or one did both. It's up for you to deduce. You can also, if you want to, you have limited life on your Pokedex if you want to consult Pokedex entries.
True.
True, so true.
So really the question is if both Kofagrigus and Ghastly did it, or if Zoroa just disguised himself as both of those boys. Or if Kofagrigus did his thing and Zoroa disguised as the Ghastly and... Yeah, the fun...
So
Let's
the
not be time.
Eevee had poison underneath it.
Yeah, which is what
The
makes me
only
think
of these
Ghastly.
Pokemon has to be Ghastly. So
But
that
if
just
Zoroa
leaves
was
who
disguising
murdered.
itself.
Yeah, but
Can it use its moveset?
I mean, yeah, it was disguised as the Eevee that got murdered.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Zora is not like a Ditto. It doesn't get their moveset.
Okay. So then if that's the case, are we thinking the Ghastly murdered the Eevee and the Kofagrigus murdered the Quagsire?
I think so. The proximity to it makes sense. Where
The
it
literal
sort of
trail
stowed
it
itself
left.
away. Yeah, I mean the Bennett did like. I mean there was literally a trail of gold coins that led to it. Like I think Kofagrigus definitely killed Quagsire.
Is that your final answer? Are you fingering the Kofagrigus?
Do not!
I mean, only
If you want to do that, Scooty, you can go first.
I'm sure there's a whole subset of people who would love that content.
I'm sure. But again, is that the final answer for the Quagsire?
That's my final answer.
Okay, and as you accuse the coffin, it laughs at you before giving you a thumbs up.
Nice.
Nice.
Who killed the Eevee? Now, once again, you can consult your Pokedex, if you wish.
Doki Pex.
Do remember that the Eevee has bite marks on its neck and a pool of poison underneath it. And if you want, I will literally just tell me and I will read the Pokedex entry aloud.
I'm reading it. I mean, it has to be Ghastly, right? I don't see how it could be anyone else, because I mean it has access to Bite or Dark Fang or what I think whatever the move is called.
Scooty's pointing us really close to the Dex shit, and in Zoroa's it says that they disguise themselves like as their targets, and its target had been the Eevee. But also that doesn't explain the poison, and
Isn't this fun?
So maybe it was like they were both trying to do a murder, and the Ghastly got there first.
They both did it. Fuck you. Got him. That's probably not how that works, but
Why are their dex entries so fucking big?
Well, probably. Oh, yeah, that's true. The Pokedex in here can be a little different too. From I haven't read the Pokedex entry for, say, Umbreon, but obviously they're kind of like a combination of a lot of entries, but they might also be omitting information.
I think they are. I think what they did is they took every Pokedex entry that features the Pokemon, shoved them all together, and then wrote stuff in between it to make it a continuous thing that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting at.
So the one thing about Ghastly is it was a pool of poison,
Hmm.
and it's gaseous poison that Ghastly uses, which would dissipate.
I like how this is a mixture of player knowledge and like,
Real world.
yeah.
So like, I don't think it could be Ghastly, because it doesn't say anything about liquid poison. It says to protect themselves, Ghastly hide in abandoned buildings or under the eaves of houses. They capture prey by enveloping them in their gaseous or
Did
poisonous
Zora
gas,
try to frame Ghastly?
which can seep through skin and cause fainting.
Huh? You try to frame him? Huh?
And then they rarely utilize their poison gases unless threatened, but are known to put victims to sleep with hypnosis.
So Ghastly was the victim and the Eevee tried to attack him.
Oh boy. Take
Uh,
all the time in the world, I suppose.
Yo, also, where the hell are the Sinistes?
Do you want to accuse them as well?
I don't know. Maybe they spilled their tea under. It's not actually poison, it's Sinistea underneath the Eevee.
A Sinistea without a cup.
They sent us in to investigate and didn't even give us a forensics kit. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Where's the I should have gotten a royalty-free version of the Jeopardy theme.
I'll take Jeff.
I didn't look at the room at all, so I can't really help. Were there like any bottles or anything that you guys noticed in there, or?
Not that we noticed.
No. I don't know. My brain is stuck on there was poison. There's only one poison type. But Zoroa has a strong argument against it too, so.
There's nothing saying that Zoro doesn't know a poison type move.
Can it? I don't know.
Pretty sure it can. I mean, like, most Pokemon can learn, like, Toxic at least, I think. Zoro, tell us right now, what moves do you know?
Eleanor channeled Zoroa. Ask it if it did it.
Oh god.
Did you do it?
You know what? Fuck it. It kind of snickers and transforms itself into Umbreon before quickly transforming back.
Umbreon, did you do it?
It's not going to
Wait.
say no.
Where was the bite marks?
On its neck.
On its neck. Like a vampire.
In Umbreon's in Umbreon's Pokedex.
Since when does Umbreon sweat a poisonous substance?
Yeah. They aim for the throats of the prey when hunting. I just don't notice the poisonous part too. Scooty, you threw me off by saying you didn't read the Pokedex entry of Umbreon.
Since when does Umbreon sweat poison?
It's actually from the original Pokedex, and it's popped up several times in the Pokedex over the years. I was thrown off by it too, because I chose the Pokemon before, deciding on stuff. So, it's up to you.
Bing
Who
bong,
are you accusing?
it's Umbreon.
You are Correct.
Jesus Christ.
You were
Also-
close. Hmm?
I hate the fact that Umbreon just straight up is a skunk.
Yeah.
It not only does it secrete poisonous sweat, it sprays it.
Yeah, so allow me to read this to the chat, because of course I know you can go and look at Pokedex entries, but it says, Eevee who become particularly passionate and prefer the night will evolve into Umbreon. Umbreon naturally stir feelings of unease in those around them. They lurk in darkness, luring in prey and unsettling them simply by their mere presence. Just before they attack, their rings will glow dimly. These rings react in the presence of moonlight, glowing faintly when exposed to it. Umbreon seems to become stronger under these conditions. They glow brightest under a full moon. Coincidentally, also the time when Umbreon are the strongest. The ring. Oh yeah, the ring. It's all just one goddamn paragraph.
That's
the
why I
rings
was
will
having
also
difficulty.
the rings will also glow when Umbreon experiences strong emotions like happiness or anger. When agitated, Umbreon will sweat a poisonous substance from their pores and spray it in the eyes of foes, paralyzing them in minutes. They aim for the throats of prey when hunting. They are very protective of their trainers and will chase aggressors with pursuit. Many associate Umbreon with the moon and nighttime, considering their evolutionary conditions and purported ability to draw power from moonlight. So yeah,
How
they
does
have poisonous sweat apparently.
Making poison by moonlight.
I'm kind of concerned on how it sprays it at their
Yeah.
opponents.
It's like
Through the eyes, like a horned lizard.
I was just
Ugh.
about to say that. Yeah.
Or the anal glands, like the
Oh,
skunk.
why?
That's how skunks work.
I know.
I'm bringing real life into this. Anyway,
Umbreon just shat on me. Go to the
Bing
hospital.
bong, we won.